There's multiple common desires that most, if not every guy wants in life. A career or passion that we find fulfilling, a life of financial abundance, and especially to obtain the best woman that we could get and eventually start a family with. But due to the modern technology we have at the palm of our hands, and also having access to the internet, we have access to naked bodies even kings back in ancient times didn't even see as much. It's safe to assume that most of us have been exposed to these provocative things at a fairly early age. I can speak for myself when I tell you I was indulging in self-pleasure and busting nuts when I first got my hands on a tablet and the phone, constantly watching videos that I had no business watching at all, and also with constant pop-up ads of so-and-so being 1.9 miles away eager to meet my acquaintance, however you say that word. Luckily for me, this habit only persisted for nearly 3 years of my life, and the thing is, that's not nearly as long as how long it takes for most guys. And I don't say this to brag or boast because I'm not special. There's multiple guys online who have gone through similar experiences that you and I have gone through. Not to mention that promiscuity is very apparent and very rampant in today's society. And to make things worse, society applauds this and encourages it. Some examples is I'm telling you things like masturbation is healthy. It stops prostate cancer. In fact, let me touch base on pornography real quick. Not only does pornography rewire your brain to think you achieve something by watching people literally on the internet, but also makes you sexualize women in a way that makes you look like a complete creep to them. It also translate and bleed over to how you deal with girls when you eventually do get one. Like for example, when you choose a girl who are somewhat interested in you, you kind of got her by the skin of your teeth, versus a girl who generally shows high interest in you. You tend to make poor decisions based off of that when your whole mind is f***ed up. And I know there's gurus out there that's telling you guys to mitigate it by like sleeping with multiple random girls at once. And don't even listen to those gurus because they're full of shit. Because they'll tell you to be disciplined in all these areas of your life, but not show discipline in that sense. So now you're probably asking me, well, Noah, how do I cultivate sexual discipline? Now the easy, sexy, wishy-washy answer you would probably want me to tell you is delete social media. Avoid looking at any sexual pictures that might pop up on your Instagram homepage. And all that good shit that sounds good to your ears and that's been regurgitated by several self-improvement YouTubers. And I'm not gonna say anything different in this video. You gotta practice semen retention. And bro, you already know there's so many videos that touch base on like semen retention and all that other stuff. And them telling you things like, oh, you're gonna gain superpowers if you don't touch your pee-pee for several days. And you'll be able to hold eye contact with a girl and just look like a complete beast. I'm not gonna give you no wishy-washy bullshit ass answer. So I'll just simply tell you, it will make you a more functioning human being in society. So instead of being this mutant who can't control his urges and his lust, practice semen retention through trial and error. And I know you're already having this limiting beliefs that, oh, what if I relapse and all this other shit? Bro, it's gonna happen. You're not gonna be like no fap god on your first day of trying or on your first week or even hell, even your first month. It takes time like with everything else. It's like lifting weights. You expect yourself to be lifting like extremely heavy as soon as you start going to the gym? No. Through trial and error doing the semen retention practice, you'll need to find something you'd rather be doing than expending your sexual energy on pointless trivial things just for the hell of it. Because I'm gonna tell you something, bro. When you do feel the urge to bust, all it means is that you just want to feel some form of release from constraint or stress. So that also brings me to telling you that you will need to convert your sexual energy. Use that powerful energy that you have that's inside all of us to pursue an adventure. And yes, I call it an adventure instead of a mission or purpose because I don't know, I feel like that term is tossed around too much in the manosphere, so we're gonna try something different. So like similar to how Luffy went to sail out to the Grand Line, set out for an adventure in that sense. Pursue something that you know that will get you out of bed immediately in the morning. Once you do this and figure out exactly what that is, I'm literally telling you, bro, from experience alone, your energy levels will be so much higher. Like I'm literally in a hot room talking to you guys with like conviction and I'm sweating. Like, bro, look at me. Like I'm moist.
Pause.
And here's one more thing. Once you start to acquire these things from choosing an adventure that you want to embark on, you will also start to attract higher quality women into your life who will actually start chasing you while you're seeking out this adventure, which is exactly what girls crave. So just by doing what you should be doing anyway, which after you get on this trajectory of success in your life, the next on your list is priorities. I only know this because I got this lesson from one of my favorite books called The Way of the Superior Man by David Data. He states in the book, the priority of the feminine in men and women is the flow of love in a relationship. The priority of the masculine in men and women is the mission, which leads to freedom. Ultimately, true freedom and true love are the same. I'll do a video or like a little guide on this book in the future, but basically what I took away from what he said here is that if you prioritize your adventure and your masculine gifts, she will prioritize you. Like, bro, I can't tell you how many countless times whenever I speak to a girl, I always make sure to ask them things they like about me. And you want to know what the answer is all the time? Now, if you show you through text right here, like the messages will be right here. It always falls in line with, oh, you're ambitious, you're exceptional, you're not like like most guys who chase me are on the video games 24/7. And I'm not even saying this to brag, but bro, that genuinely feels good to hear. And guess why they say this too? The reason why girls say this is because you're able to harness that sexual discipline that you yourself possess, bro. And that'll also bleed over into your work ethic, your business, your fitness, and especially in your relationships. Like the YouTuber Danko says, shout out to Danko by the way, you gotta be multi-dimensionally jacked, financially, spiritually, emotionally, mentally, all that. Women are really good at sensing these things in a guy. They don't even realize it because it's on a subconscious level, but they are. Once you do that, you're gonna notice how things greatly change around you when you're not actively trying to release from a lack of structure in your life and all the hurdling distractions that'll sway you off of your path to a life worth living. Cut out all the BS, cut out all the noise. What I'm saying is nothing new, so take action immediately after this video and figure out what your true adventure is. But yeah, that's all I got for this video. I'm gonna see you guys. Peace.